Hello everyone, welcome to the Theimpactplay. I am your host and team leader, Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and we are your one-stop news shop for the latest and greatest across gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, and music. Plus, we're also amplifying voices from those respective fields. And having just told, here on Dynamic Play, you can join us when we record live over at twitch.tv/Dynamic Play, as well as youtube.com/Dynamic Play, where we are simultaneously streaming to both platforms, so you can catch us wherever you like when we do these live recordings of the show. But nonetheless, however you consume our content, wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support keeps the lights running and keeps the content churning. You can support us over at anchor.fm/TheMacBuddy, where tier 2 supporters and above have access to exclusive content, including the post show, getting the show ad free, and more. Or you can even support us by using our Epic credit code, TheMacBuddy. We are Epic partners of the producers you make within the Epic Store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more. No matter what you play or how you play, even if it's a free-to-play title, when you use our credit code, we do get a little bit of a kickback to help support the show in a brand new way, and no extra cost to you. Once again, that credit code is TheMacBuddy. It's all one word, folks. It is not case sensitive. But nonetheless, this episode of the Theimpactplay is sponsored by Audible. However, me and the team will tell you about that later. And this is episode 255. And on the agenda, we have Monster Hunter Rise is coming to all platforms. Neon White is making its debut on PlayStation. Summer Games Fest returns. Bethesda is working on another mobile title. A Destiny 2 and Assassin's Creed collab. Sifu is getting a live adaptation. A Hive shutdown. A smartwatch with built-in wireless buds. A second trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the new cast for The Boys' upcoming season 4. Harrison Ford returns in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. The latest highlights of the World Cup. The New York Mets and Justin Verlander have reached a deal. Week 15 in the NFL. Another Billie Eilish collab. The winners of the 2022 MAMA Awards. New and upcoming music by Cardi B, SZA, A$AP Rocky, The Weeknd, and so much more, plus the top stories of the week. Alrighty, folks, so welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what I've been playing, what I'm enjoying, essentially, what we have been up to. Alrighty, folks, so welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what I'm enjoying, essentially, what do we have been up to. But nonetheless, I guess let's get right down into it, folks. We have been playing. Well, I have been playing. I haven't played Brawlhalla in a while. I have to get back into that. I did finish playing Pokemon Violet, which our review is up now on our YouTube channel as well. You can enjoy that there. I am currently playing a game for review by the amazing folks over at Team 17. And What else? I think that's about it in regards to what I've been playing. What I've been watching, I did watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, as well as Thor: Love and Thunder, which I'm never gonna do a review cast for as well. So I've been looking for those. A lot more content coming your way soon. Uh, but that's about it lately. Actually, I'm watching an anime on Crunchyroll. The Chainsaw Man. I'm literally on the second episode, so I have a little ways to go. But yeah, this will give you a heads up on that front. I guess that's about it. So I guess we're gonna get into the news, folks. I'm gonna start with your housekeeping after this. You could sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits. And it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, the URL is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Thank you to Audible for sponsoring this episode of the Impact Play. Alrighty, folks. So the first one we have up is, of course, we're doing a donation for a local children's hospital here in Atlanta, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. And you can make a difference in a child's life as little as $1. And we have gone and donated $25 to the fund to encourage you and implore you to do the same. You can make a difference in as little as $1. You don't even have to match it. You could either make an anonymous donation, or you could put your gamer tag or whatever name you like, as long as it's respectful, and we'll read it live on either stream or we'll thank you via social media as well. But nonetheless, you have our thanks, as well as helping us support us to fund our local children's hospital via Extra Life, which is a children's hospital network program. It's an amazing program that we've been supporting for a while now. Alrighty, so next up we have. Let's see what we got under housekeeping. Oh, Spotify Wrapped. So if we need your list for your top podcast play, tag us on social media. Tag us on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, wherever you are. Just tag us in your Spotify Wrapped for 2022. But nonetheless, let me, I guess, share this image for you folks. So for all you audio only listeners, if you are if you're unable to join us live, if you're on, be sure to check out the VAR of the podcast. Well, we will upload it later to YouTube as well as Spotify as well, where you can join the video podcast as well. But make sure you do so, because you're definitely missing out. Where are you? Thingy. Nope. Not you. Where's the window thingy? Window. Oh, I think I found it. Found it. Yep, there you are. Alrighty, folks. So if we made your Spotify wrapped up for 2022, be sure to tag us in your post. But nonetheless, we have more than 101 episodes actually. We have, what episode are we on anyways? We're on 255. Oh, that's only for this year. I was gonna say there's no way we have way more than that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have way more than that by the end of the year, anyways. But even though it's more than 6 countries, we've reached over 30 countries actually. Because for some reason this isn't accurate. Of course, our streams went up, and of course the minutes recorded went up as well. Alrighty. And of course, we have been uploading constantly. We've been uploading new content on our YouTube channel. So we have review casts that we've uploaded recently. A couple days ago, actually, 3 days ago, we've uploaded a review cast for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, as well as Wednesday, the Advent Family reboot, as well. So be sure to check those review casts up on our YouTube channel, which is available now publicly, as well as your favorite podcast platform. And yeah, we did that. All right, folks. I guess we'll move on to your regular news segments. I'm going to start with your gaming play. Alrighty, folks, on the first one up, we have Monster Hunter Rise is coming to more platforms, meaning it's coming to Xbox, Xbox Series X, S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows on PC, as well as on Game Pass as well. So Capcom has announced the game's multiplayer release to be for January 29th of next year. So of course it only came on it launched previously of March of last year for Nintendo Switch as well as PC. As well as the Sunbreak expansion is also coming to all platforms next spring. And unfortunately, cross progression and crossplay is not planned for the Xbox and PlayStation releases. Right, thank you, IGN, for that. And nextly, we have Resolution Games, the mixed reality studio known for a space of popular VR titles, including the Mio, Blastin, and Ultimix, announced it's hosting its first ever games showcase later this month, which the Stockholm-based studio promises will reveal major game announcements, updates, and timely surprises for VR and MR games enthusiasts. The Resolution Game Showcase is set to go live on YouTube.com as well as Facebook on Thursday, December 15th at 12 p.m. Eastern. Founder and CEO Tommy Palm, along with others of the team, are set to show off games, updates, and more in what Palm calls the single largest news day the studio has ever had. And of course, we'll try our best to co-stream that as well. And nextly, we have Seafull's getting a live adaptation coming over from Deadline, an exclusive, actually, I should say. So, following a competitive pursuit, Story Kitchen has partnered with Skullclap to adapt their new hit video game Sifu into a live action feature film, with Story Kitchen partner Derek Dulston adapting the script. Story Kitchen's Dimitri M. Johnson will produce alongside Mike Goldberg, Golstad, Dan Jovans, and Timothy I. Stevenson. Jeff Ludwig will also be producing alongside Story Kitchen, formerly a VP for Raichi Wingram Productions, before launching his own shingle, The Menegray. So that's about it. And Ludwig is also currently has the video game adaptation Alan Wake and is set up at the AMC network, which I did not know about. All right, good to know. They're working on that. I'm glad. I'm curious to see how that's gonna carry on to live action, because as you play the game, you get older and wiser to reach death. So I'm curious to see how that's going to translate. All right, so developer Gamesbox SA has announced Primitive, a new Unreal Engine 5 powered first-person survival game set in a hostile open-world Stone Age. It is currently in development for PC, though no release date has been set. The project is still in its early development stages. Thinking of similar games, Primitive is close to such titles such as Far Cry Criminal. Oh, that's funny. That was a tongue twister there. But you can wishlist it now on Steam as well if you're interested. But thank you, Ajahn, for that as well. Google Doodle, the latest Google Doodle tributes gaming pioneer Jerry Lawson, coming over from IGN as well, with an in-depth game customization tool celebrating the late electronic engineer's 82nd birthday on December 1st. The pixel art Google design has more than meets the eye, as clicking it opens up a brick out style minigame. But that's about it on that front. We have the speedrunning platformer Neon White is coming to PlayStation later on this month, and coming from IGN as well. It'll be hitting the PlayStation 4 and the 5 on December 13th. PlayStation 5 running at 120 hertz, of course, and what have you. Of course, it'll also take advantage of the PS5 DualSense and dot triggers, so on and so forth. But yeah. And we have Summer Games Fest is returning with his first ever live show in June of 2020, June 2023 at the Los Angeles YouTube Theater on June 8th. So hopefully we'll be able to attend there. If you guys are interested in sending us there, be sure to check out anchor.fm/Theimpactplay, or you could support us there as well. But yeah, that's about it on that front. We have a closed beta for Street Fighter 6 that is going to take place from December 16th through the 19th, coming over from Street Fighter's website. It'll have crossplay on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam. It'll have ranked match, casual, battle hub matches, open tournament, extreme battle, and the game center trading mode. If you guys interested in checking it out, be sure to check out streetfighter.com/6 to apply for the beta. Sonic the Frontiers has released its 2023 content roadmap coming over from the official Twitter account. It'll have new modes, new playable characters, and what have you. So the first update, I guess I'll show you the tweet. Give me a second. Here we are. It'll have a jukebox, a photo mode, new challenge mode, Sonic's birthday, an open zone challenge, and a new Coco, as well as playable characters and a new story. Alright, that's done. And we have Bethesda currently working on another new mobile title coming from IGN as well. So speaking to Lex Friedman on the latest episode of his podcast, Bethesda executive producer and Starfield director Todd Howard revealed that the Elder Scrolls and Fallout developer has another mobile game in the works. Speaking about the conceptual differences between designing a new console game versus one for mobile, Howard said plainly, "We've done a few things, and we have a new mobile game that we're working on that we haven't launched, we haven't announced yet, that I'm in love with, quote unquote." So we just have to wait and see what new title they have in the works. So we have Golf is finally available on Nintendo Switch Esports, coming from IGN as well. And it's via a free update. It's available to all users. We have Assassin's Creed Valhalla's final DLC. Sets up the story of the next game, coming from Polygon. And it apparently will be released tomorrow as of this live recording. And apparently it'll have a shared history. So Roshan, which is the character we'll learn more about in Assassin's Creed Mirage, in the next game in the franchise's history. Or should I say the upcoming launch. I haven't played Valhalla in a while. I have to play all the content and everything. Speaking of content, there is a new collab coming over from Destiny 2 and Assassin's Creed, coming from Destiny 2's official Twitter account. Prepare to take a leap of faith, Guardians. In partnership with Ubisoft, the worlds are about to collide with their brand new cosmetics coming over. It'll be launched tomorrow, December 6th. Alrighty. We have the Steam Deck is starting to ship in more countries. So we have Japan, Hong Kong, South Korea, and Taiwan come from December 17th. And from December 1st, so earlier this month, customers that have reserved units in these territories will begin receiving requests to finalize pre-orders. And reservations for the Steam Deck docking station are also now available in partnership with Komodo, the licensing provider of the Steam Deck in the above countries. I'm actually gonna wait and see because the new dock I'm not a fan of it. That's why I held off on my Steam Deck because even Valve has said that they're telling to release a new iteration of it. So I'm gonna wait for that for the new iteration, and hopefully they have a better, more up to date docking station as well. All right, we have Apex Legends Mobile wins big as iPhone Game of the Year as 2022 App Store Awards coming from GamesIndustry.biz. So, a puzzle title, Mooncage from XD Network has named iPad Game of the Year, while Daniel Mullen's Inscription took home Mac Game of the Year. The Apple TV Game of the Year went to El Hijo from Handy Games Doc, while Studio Dry Docks Wildflowers picked up Apple Arcade Game of the Year. Legends of League of Legends Esports Manager, a management simulation spin-off of Riot's MOBA, won China Game of the Year. Apple also announced a handful of cultural impact winners, which included Dots Home and game design to spotlight a systematic housing injustice in black communities, and Anua, which is a story in Ice and Time made by ARTE Experience, also received a cultural impact award for its in interactive exploration of in Inuit history. Thank you, Games History Lab is. And another one we're going to do that business as well. So we have a court say that is set for tomorrow, actually, I should say, as this recording. We'll see Tencent face allegations of copyright infringement in China, followed by Shanghai-based studio Town Technology. As reported by South China Morning Post, Tencent is accused of infringing on the rights of Mobile Legends Bang Bang, one of the biggest mobile titles in Southeast Asia. The alleged violation includes right to ownership, reproduction, and communications regarding the game. It's the latest in a string of lawsuits involving Mootown, Tencent, and its subsidiary Riot Games, several of which followed ByteDance's 4 billion acquisition of Mootown back in 2021. Tencent also was in the running to acquire Mootown, but was ultimately outbid by its rival ByteDance, in which is currently China's largest gaming deal yet. All right. So we have for the first chapter of its longest running battle royale, Fortnite has unveiled a slew of new additions to the gameplay experience. Leading the lineup is an entirely new island with an immersive variety of environments to explore throughout the realm. After landing on the new island, players can head back to the Citadel, an old age castle ruled by Breed, called the Ageless. From there, they can head to Anvil Square, a town set in the forest and surrounded by icy mountaintops. While it may look serene, developers warn that there's more to the square that meets the eye. That's also brutal Bastion, the headquarters of the Reality Warriors. Players can take them on by using their pickaxe to make a snowball, which they can then jump inside and roll over the enemies. Alongside the new landscape, developers have introduced an exciting mode of transportation to traverse the land, dirt bikes. Riding the two-wheel trail, Thrasher players can perform tricks as well as use their weapons while they speed around. So we have new firearms, including the tactile pistol, the twin mag SMG, Thunder shotgun, the Maven auto shotgun, and more. As well as a shockwave hammer. Meanwhile, injuries, burns, you can launch them far away. And you can check out Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 now. Thank you, Hypebeast, for that. Alright, folks, so we're done with gaming. We're going to move on to tech. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Hive, which is another social media alternative that folks have been flocking to because they thought Twitter would be gone in these coming weeks, but it's still alive somehow. Miraculously, it's still alive. But nonetheless, Hive is apparently down. Coming over from IGN. Hive, the social media platform growing in popularity as a Twitter alternative, has shut down its servers to address security issues. The company announced on Twitter that it was aware of a security issue that affected the safety of its users and stability of its application. Though it did follow up with another post to say that no accounts or data have been leaked, as it shut down the servers as a preventative measure. Jeez, I wonder why. Because it was developed by like two people. What do you expect? But yeah, that's it on that front. We have a Meta Quest Pro update to has well, excuse me. So Meta's V47 software update for the Quest platform is packed with quality of life features that look to improve the user experience across the Quest Pro and Quest 2, offering things like better media sync and an avatar mirror and the ability to direct gift apps from your wish list to friends and family. More importantly, Quest Pro is finally getting a mixed reality plaster recording in V47 and unlocking Quest Pro control support for the Quest 2. So that's about it. Thank to roll to VR for that. We have another one, a couple of articles coming from Engadget. You no longer need others to use the same phone OS to share your digital car keys. Google has added car key sharing to Pixel devices, making cross-platform swaps available in early form. If you're using an iPhone running OS 16.1, you can send keys stored in Wallet to a Pixel through communications app like Mail, Messages, and WhatsApp. Pixel users share their car access through the Android's Wallet app. Google plans to expand sharing to mobile phones using Android 12 or newer. And only a handful of car manufacturers currently support digital car keys, including BMW and Hyundai. That includes Genesis and Kia. And some cars may require that you activate through a physical key or code, while others might ask you to start the process through the vehicle's infotation and info screen. Alright, so we're done with that. And the next one up is Apple has intentionally changed the name of its up and coming mixed reality headsets, up and coming software, Reality OS to XR according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman. As reported in news, the new name better represents the software's capabilities. XR, after all, stands for extended reality, and the headset is expected to have both augmented and virtual reality features. In addition to the internal name change, Gurman says a shell corporation named Deep Dive LLC has also filed a trademark for the brand XR OS in the US and other countries, including ones in the European Union and in Asia. So we'll have to wait and see. That's all we have on an update for you. And lastly, we have Hawaii is teasing a smartwatch with a built-in wireless earbuds. The Chinese brand has teased a watch plus smartwatch that includes earbuds you charge beneath the dial. Official details will have to wait as the company has delayed a winter consumer launch events later for today, but there are some clues. But that's about it. Alrighty, so we're done with tech, folks, and I move on to entertainment. So we have a new update for you in regards to the boys spin-off Generation V, coming more from Entertainment Weekly. So Amazon did drop a first look trailer for Gen V. Thank you, Entertainment Weekly, for that. We have a new image coming over from the Spider-Verse, from the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the up-and-coming sequel, slated for release December 13th. There you are, folks. And we have the first poster for DC's up-and-coming Blue Beetle movie starring Zolo Maranduenia as James Reyes has been revealed over at CCXP 2022. Ready? So let's see what else we got. We have another poster for Marvel Studios' up and coming Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. There we are. We have a new trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beasts. So they literally, with this, well, I was waiting for them to do a Beast adaptation though. But the one thing I'm waiting for is Fusion. So hopefully we'll see a live adaptation of that. We'll see. And you guys already know about Indiana Jones is and the Dial of Destiny. So we got a teaser trailer which is up on our YouTube channel, and we also got a poster as well. There we have it, folks. June 30th. And we have The Rings of Power Season 2. We have a cast update. It has 7 new cast members. They have added Gabriel Aku Akudike, Yasin Zait Ator, Ben Daniels, Amelia Kenworthy, Nia Towell, and Nicholas Woodison. And additionally, the Orc leader, Adar, previously played by Joseph Mawel, has been recast and will now be played by Sam Hazeldine. And we have an update on The Boys Season 4. So Amazon has revealed that Simon Pegg is returning for The Boys Season 4, alongside a slew of new cast members. Rosalie DeWitt, who previously featured in La La Land and Black Mirror, will star as Hugh Campbell's mother. And we have Rob Benedict from Supernatural and Lucifer will also join the cast alongside Elliot Knight and more. Not that's confirmed casting as of yet, but thank you, IGN, for that. We have Wednesdays. The Addams Family Reboot now holds the record for most hours viewed in a week for an English language series on Netflix with 341.2 million hours. The series starring Jenna Ortega from EP's Tim Burton, Algo, and Miles Millar is number one in 83 countries, tying the record set by Stranger Things 4. We have a trailer for The Witcher's Blood Origin, which is a prequel which just takes place 1,200 years ago before the franchise's main protagonist, Gerald of Rivia. We have Disney Plus has announced an exclusive streaming rights for Tokyo Revenge Season 2 will premiere in January of 2023. Thank you, Hypebeast, for that one. And The Mandalorian Season 3 is now set to launch on March 1st. Alright, thank you, Hypebeast, for this one as well. And we have a second trailer for the Super Mario Brothers trailer, which revealed a slew of new things, especially even a redesigned Donkey Kong, Rainbow Road, and literally, oh, there's a lot of what's that thing called? Not tidbits. Um, Easter eggs. Easter eggs in this trailer. So we have Mario Kart. We have the old school Super Mario Brothers video game as well. But it will be released September 7th, 2023. Thank you, Engadget, for that. Right. We're done with entertainment, folks, and now move on to sports. Alrighty, folks, so first one up, we have some NFL updates for you folks regarding NFL Week 15. So the NFL announced several changes to its Week 15 schedule, setting the 3 Saturday games that will air as the triple header on the NFL Network. The league also moved the New York Giants and Washington Commanders to Sunday night, flexing out the New England Patriots and Los Vegas Raiders to late Sunday afternoon. For the Sunday triple header, it'll be played on December 17th at 1 p.m. The Indiana Colts and the Minnesota Vikings. And the 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will feature the Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns, while the 8:15 p.m. Eastern game will be the game between the Miami Dolphins and the Bills. Atlanta and New Orleans will play on Sunday, December 18th at 1 p.m. New York and Washington will play that night at 8:20 p.m. on NBC. And New England and Las Vegas will move to 4:05 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Detroit Lions at the New York Jets will stay at 1 p.m. Eastern. But will move from Fox to CBS. All right, thank you CBS for that. We have the Pittsburgh starting quarterback Karam Slovis intends to enter the NCAA transport portal. Sources told ESPN on Monday, while a former Boston College starter Phil Jerkovic confirmed to ESPN that he's committed to transferring to play for the Panthers. Slovic played 3 seasons at USC before transferring to Pitt in February, and he amassed 9,973 passing yards and 68 touchdowns over those 4 years. He'll have 1 season of eligibility remaining at his new destination, and a source told ESPN that he will not play for Pitt in the Sun Bowl. Alrighty. And we have 3 times Cy Young Award winner Justin Verlander has agreed to a 2 year, $86 million deal with the New York Mets. Sources did tell ESPN's Jeff Payson on Monday. The deal includes a vesting third-year option. A source did tell ESPN the option for 2025 is for $35 million. A source also told the Associated Press. And we have Ben Simmons will reportedly miss an additional games after his latest knee injury with a muscle sprain in his left leg and and he also has knee swelling as well. So may he have a safe recovery. Thank you, Hype Beast, for that. We have some Cristiano Ronaldo news for you folks. First was coming up. He was offered a $125 million to play for a Saudi Arabian club. So he's currently a free agent. So we'll see if he takes up the offer from Al Nasser FC. And speaking of Ronaldo, he is the first male footballer to score in 5 consecutive World Cups, coming from Hypebeast as well. So he made history, becoming the first male player to score in 5 World Cups in Portugal's opening game in Qatar against Ghana. Speaking of the World Cup, we have an update for you, and we have the bracket as well coming from CBS Sports. So we're down uh, to the end of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. The United States came up short against the Netherlands in the round of 16, as we try to separate the pretenders from the contenders. Let's fast forward a little bit. Lionel Messi has announced that this will be his final World Cup appearance for Argentina. Okay, so we're going to this bracket, which I'll share for you now, folks, for all you video listeners. Oops, no, I wanted to go back. No, that's not it. All right, here's the bracket for you, folks. So we have the latest on the bracket. We have a match between Netherlands and Argentina on the 9th. We also have a match between Brazil and Croatia on the 9th as well. Even a match between England and France on the 10th. So now I guess we have to wait on the other quarter mile finalists. Semifinals will take place between the 13th and the 14th, and the final will take place on December 18th. We'll have to wait and see who becomes victorious. All right, so now we're going to move on to a little bit of esports news for you folks. So this was coming over from IGN. So days after news that the Smash World Tour would be canceling its final 2022 championship and 2023 tour, Nintendo did offer a lengthy statement over this decision to not offer a SWT license to host Smash Bros. Events. In a statement to IGN, Nintendo said that its decision to solely based on was solely based on our assessment of the proposal submitted by the SWT and our evaluation of their unlicensed activities. Nintendo added that any partner that we grant a license to has to meet the highest standards we require when it comes to the health and safety of our fans. It is also important that a partner adheres to brand and IP guidelines and conducts itself according to professional and organizational best practices. In terms of rights, we use this same approach to independently assess all partners. If we discover that the partner is doing something inappropriate, we will work to correct it. Earlier this week, organizers of the Smash Bros. Tour, one of the biggest third-party Super Smash Bros. Fighting games tournaments, announced that it will cancel its final event of the year, as well as its 2023 events after Nintendo declined to issue them a little license to carry on Smash Bros. Fighting tournament events. The organizers of the SWT published a lengthy Medium post regarding the events, claiming that without any warning, it was told it could no longer operate. Organizers also revealed there will be negotiations with Nintendo to receive a license to operate Smash Bros. Tournaments, and that Nintendo even noted how SWT did not infringe on their IP. However, this point is seemingly disputed by Nintendo's statement, which implies any partner must adhere to brand and IP guidelines set by the company. Nintendo also reiterated that it verbally let the organizers of SWT know that it was not asking to cancel their 2022 finals because of the impact it would have on players, and saying that the decision to cancel the SWT 2022 was and still on is their own choice. The SW2 organizers also accused one of Nintendo Smash Bros. Partners, Panda Global, the organizer of the Panda Cup Smash Bros. Tournament, of sabotage, claiming that its founder, Alan Booney, was telling potential organizers that SWT would be getting shut down, thereby making any potential SWT partners have second thoughts of joining with Smash World Tour. Nintendo says its decision was quote unquote not influenced by any external parties, such as Panda Global. Now the company is open to partnering up with other organizations and will continue to offer licenses for major tournaments outside of the Panda Cup. While Panda Global will remain a partner with Nintendo Smash Brothers, the company says that it looks forward to receiving proposals from other groups for tournament licenses. So Panda pretty much said, "Oh, they try to put the blame on Nintendo," but Nintendo said it because you guys didn't guarantee us the safety of our fans. So why should we give you a license? And this doesn't mean that you can operate. So this is solely on your own decisions. Don't put this blame on us. All right, and we have a roster update for you folks. Team SMG announces their new Dota 2 roster for 2022-2023 SEA DPC, coming from AF Gaming. The roster consists of CDR, Moon, Mid1, Ahu, and Xavius. All right, folks, then we move on to the last and final segment, music. Alrighty, folks, the first one up are the 2022 Mama Awards winners. We have the full list coming over from Billboard. It took place over 2 consecutive days, officially concluded on Wednesday, November 30th at Japan at the Sara Dome, Osaka, and features some of the biggest and brightest stars in K-pop. So Jian Somi, the singer and former member of IOI, hosted this year's ceremony and presented the set of Mema Awards, including the coveted Yugibo Worldwide Icon of the Year Award and Fan voted Worldwide's Fan Choice Top 10 Awards, and so on. BTS took home the Icon of the Year Award, one of the show's biggest honors, continuing their winning streak. The group has taken home the award each year since the category inception back in 2018. In addition to the Icon Award, the Septet also took home the Mema Platinum Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, and Worldwide Fans Choice Top 10 Award, a category rounded by 9 other artists, including Blackpink, the only female group who won in the category, Tomorrow's Together, 17, IFN, Stray Kids, and more. So Yugiba Worldwide Icon of the Year went to BTS, Mama Platinum, Yugibo Artist of the Year, Album of the Year, and went to BTS, and for proof, we have Yo Gibo Song of the Year went to Ive, Love Dive. Worldwide fans top 10 went to Stray Kids, 17, Treasure Tomorrow Together, got 7, Psy, NCT Dream, and Knifen, BTS, and Blackpink. Favorite new artists went to Ive, Le Seraphim, Nemix, Kepper, and Yugiba Chill artist went to Stray Kids. Favorite Asian artist went to J01. Best music video went to Blackpink's Pink Venom. Best male group BTS. Best female group Blackpink. Best new male artist went to Auxiliary Heroes. Best new female artist went to Ive. Favorite girl group went to GIDLE. Most popular group Stray Kids. The most popular male artist J-Hope. Best male artist Lim Young Woong. Best female artist Twice is Nayeon. Best collab Psy featuring that featuring Suga of BTS. Best dance performance solo went to Psy, and that we have best dance performance female group went to 17's Ha. Best dance performance female group went to Ive's Love Live. Best vocal performance group went to Big Bang's Still Life. Best vocal performance solo went to Girls' Generation's Taeyeon's Invo. Best band performance went to Zenrari Heroes' Happy Death Day. Best hip hop and urban music went to Jay Park's Janardar. Best collab, of course, went to Psy and that featuring Sugar of BTS. Best music video, Blackpink. Best OST, Mela Mang's For Love Maybe from a Business Proposal. And best breakout producer, Min Hee Jin. Global music trend leader went to Zico. Inspirational achievement, Jerome. And Bigo's culture and style went to J-Hope. We have Greta Van Fleet was forced to postpone 7 shows of their Dreams and Gold tour after its singer Josh Kingston ruptured his eardrum during a show back in Maine. However, the group revealed that they scheduled tour dates on Wednesday, noting that all 7 shows in Jackson, Florida, Hollywood, Florida, Tampa, Greenville, Raleigh, Tucson, El Paso, Anaheim, and Sacramento will take place in March of next year. We have Lil Baby will join Maluma as their new LA3C header for the 2-day festival. We have Billboard did launch their fan-search music community, B-Boops. Following the success of Billboard's chart stars, Billboard and Woo technology partner Unblocked are launching a new venture that's out of this world. Bebops are Billboard's latest NFT community, bridging the gap between music fans and Web3 enthusiasts. The Beboops are an alien species who are drawn to Earth's popular music, like music stands. But yeah. Music fans who purchase a Beboop will get verified ownership of their Beboop avatar and access to an exclusive fan searcher community on Discord. The Beboop's community will be an online space for fans to share their passion for all things music. All right, and we have October. Billboard will host. Billboard hosted the first ever the K Billboard Awards, which was organized by the Ministry of Culture, Sports, and Tourism, Korea's Foundation International Culture Exchange, and the Penske Media Corporation. The event was broadcast live via YouTube in over 70 countries. A total of 8 teams won awards in 3 categories based on Billboard's charts. In particular, awards went to 4 newly debuted artists in the Hot Rookie category, casting light upon the new K-pop stars who have fascinated global audiences. So the K Billboard's awards presented awards and the top artist, global artist, and Hot Rookie challenges. Nominees were selected based on their score. So for the top artist, BTS and Tomorrow together took home awards. They made stellar achievements in the Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard 200 charts. We have winner of the global artist category were chosen based on the global 200 charts. BTS and IVE won this category. Hot rookie went to IVE, New Jeans, Ifen, and Kempfer. All right, and we have Calvin Harris is clearing up a rumor once and for all that he was involved in the delay of Rita Ora's sophomore album. For years, it was reported that this the second album was delayed over the use of the DJ's track, as the two dates briefly back in 2013. But he said it's entirely. He did say that this isn't a. This is all just a myth. But yeah. All right. Nextly, we have the Red Hot Chili Peppers has announced a 2023 tour with The Strokes, Iggy Pop, and more. In March, the band will perform a series of stadium shows and festivals across North America and the UK. So we have Khaled and Marshmallow are planning something for New Year's Eve for a special performance for Fontainebleau to ring in the new year with thousands of guests. Fans will be able to watch the upcoming performance from their first ever floating dance floor. We have Billie Eilish has a new Nike collab in the works as well. She teased it in a collab post with Nike on Instagram. We have a live performance in the metaverse. So we have via Roblox and iHeartLand, as well as iHeart's Fortnite thingy majiggy on December 23rd at 12 p.m. Eastern for a limited time. So the holidays around the world showcase will showcase 12 new songs, including features from artists like Megan Trainor, Lang Lang, Grace Loca, and more. Bad Bunny is Spotify's most streamed artist for its third consecutive year, coming from High Beast. Selena Gomez shared a film version of her documentary's upcoming title track, which features several intimate scenes from the film. We have The Weeknd did preview new music that he's working on for Avatar's new film, Way of Water, for its upcoming soundtrack. We have Cardi B is discussing a potential release date for her upcoming album. And quote unquote that her new album is still missing something. But no, she has to drop it next year. Right, we have SZA has released her new album SOS. Wait, no, she released the release date of the upcoming album for December 9th of this recording. So we have 100 gigs, which is a fantastic electric duo of Dylan Brady and Laura Lace, will releasing their upcoming LP on March 17th. Thank you, Hypebeast, for that. We are getting a Absol and Jay Z collab on the former's upcoming album Herbert. Okay, we have RM delivers his stellar debut studio album Indigo of BTS. A$AP Rocky officially releases Shin Me, which is part of the official soundtrack of the Need for Speed Unbound video game. Nas and 21 Savage joined forces on a new track, One Mic, One Gun. Thank you, Hypebeast, for all these, actually. Let's see. Well, like I said earlier in housekeeping, Spotify Rap 2022 is here. So this year's Wrapped includes new music personality features that assigned users one of 16 titles, including Adventurer, Fan Clubber, Specialist, based on their listening habits and music selections. Additionally, the new and improved Wrapped gives users a breakdown of the listening habits throughout the day, offering music moods for the morning, afternoon, and night. And speaking of recaps, Apple Music celebrates the 2022 year in music with its revamped replay experience. Apple Music is reflecting on the past year of new music with an overhaul of the replay experience. The revamped recognizes the impact of Apple Music listeners on an individual artist and the music community as a whole. Replay will now offer expanded listening insights and new tools, including a personalized highlighted reel, reflecting users' top songs, top albums, top artists, top genres, and more. So beginning today until December 31st, you can take a look at your listening habits that have changed and evolved. And if we didn't make your list on there as well, be sure to tag us as well. And speaking of recap, we have YouTube Music's Recap 2022 has begun rolling out. Of the revamped Apple Music replay. YouTube Music announced its 2022 recap, which begins rolling out for iOS and Android. And this is the second year that this has been out. So it's offered in both the YouTube Music and in the main YouTube app as well. So of course, if we made any of your lists, be sure to tag us on social media. And Billboard's top 5 out of the Hot 100 chart are for the week of December 5th are as follows. Taylor Swift's Anti-Heroes at number 1. Drake at 21 Savage's Rich Flex is at number 2. On Holly by Sam Smith and Kim Petras are number 3. Steve Lacy's Bad Habit is at number 4. And Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is at number 5. I guess let's take a look at maybe something we have missed. So give me a few moments, folks, to check. Okay, we have Johnson versus Morass. The third for the Flyweight World Championship will take place Friday, May 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern on Amazon Prime. Let's see what else do we have here. So the Voice season 22 is officially in the semifinals. Looks like that's all we got. Let me check some of these lists real quick. God of War Ragnarok now has a photo mode, so you can update it now. So River City Girls on the Nintendo Switch for our Nintendo Switch Online members from December 6th to December 12th. If you download and try it, uh, what do you get out of this? So you could try it when during the game trial. But also you could earn 100 of my Nintendo Platinum points by participating in the trial. Let's see what else do we got. So apparently, National Treasure's Edge of History is gonna debut on Disney Plus this December 14th. For those of you interested. Zootopia Plus is now streaming on that platform as well. So we have some breaking news as well. Ohio State receiver and potential top 10 pick Jackson Smith Nigba is declaring for the NFL draft and will not play in the college football playoffs. And we have another breaking news for you folks as well. Clemson quarterback DJ. How do you pronounce this guy's name? I don't want to botch it. Ui Jaleli officially entered the transfer portal on Monday after he was benched in the ACC title game. And let's see what else we got. All right, that's all we got for you folks. If you guys are interested in something that's free mail, here's how you can contact us. All right, so we want to know your feedback, your thoughts, if any questions you may have for us, send us me on our Discord server via voices over the Theimpactplay or even via email to readmail@theimpactplay.com. Who knows, your reading will either be featured on a live episode or even a special reading segment of the show. So thank you guys so much for being a supporter every day. If you wish to join a community server over on Discord, be sure to enter this exclamation Discord and chat now. And guys, we're trying to unlock subs over on Twitch, and we need your help. Share the channel with your friends, your family, anyone who believes you benefit from the show. And guys, so much. Leave us a review just joining on your favorite platform. Help us reach even more listeners and viewers when you do so. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and until next time. But before you go, for all of our tier 2 supporters and above, I'll see you on the post show. For everyone else, have a good one.